Hello, my name is Michael. I'm the Scrum Master and developer of Winspeqt. And as you can see on the screen, our team also includes Preston Fitzgerald, our backend architect and developer, and Benjamin McMichael, our front-end architect and developer. Together, we built Winspeqt, a Windows desktop application designed to help users understand and take care of their PCs. A slow, cluttered, or vulnerable PC isn't just an inconvenience. It costs people time, puts their data at risk, and for small businesses can mean real productivity and security consequences. Winspeqt is designed to address that before it becomes a bigger problem. All three of us have backgrounds in IT. Between us, we've managed Windows machines in professional environments, helped less technical users troubleshoot their computers, and dealt firsthand with the friction that comes with keeping a Windows system healthy. That background is what gave us this project direction.
Here's the core issue. Keeping a Windows PC in good shape isn't one problem. It's a lot of smaller ones. Why is my PC slow? Where did my storage go? Why do uninstalled apps leave junk behind? And more, as you can see on the screen. Each of those has a different answer living in a different tool on a different settings menu. For an IT professional, that fragmentation is friction. For an everyday user, it's a wall. The result is a PC that gradually gets slower, more cluttered, and less secure. And most users have no idea where to even start fixing it.
The approach we landed on has three parts. First, consolidation. Tools like CCleaner handle cleanup but have become bloated and untrustworthy. The built-in task manager, security center, and settings pages are capable but scattered, designed for someone who already knows what they're looking for. Winspeqt pulls everything that matters into one coherent place. The reason this works is simple. Users are far more likely to actually maintain their PC when the answer to every question is in the same app they already opened. Second, context. We're not just surfacing raw data, we're interpreting it. A number on its own doesn't help anyone. Every feature in Winspeqt is designed to tell the user not just what is happening, but what it means and what they should do about it. This is what separates Winspeqt from the alternatives. Most tools assume the user already understands what they're looking at. We don't make that assumption. Third, safety. No aggressive automated fixes, no registry cleaners, no surprises. Everything in Winspeqt is transparent and opt-in. Users are always in control of what happens to their machine. This matters because the biggest reason people avoid PC maintenance tools is distrust. They've been burned before. Building trust through transparency is what makes users actually engage with the app long term. What makes this approach novel is both the combination and what's in it. Windows won't tell you which of your apps need updates. CCleaner won't diagnose why your PC is slow. Winspeqt does both and a lot more, which is what makes it a genuinely different kind of tool. Let us show you what that looks like in practice. This is a website we developed, Winspeqt.com, that you can come and see what Winspeqt is all about. And then also, it is available on the Microsoft Store, as you can see here. But let's show you what it looks like.
This is the first thing a user sees when they open Winspeqt. Below the summary are the three main sections of the app: security, optimization, and monitoring. Security status score. This page tackles the problem of users having no idea whether their security settings are actually configured correctly. Run the scan, and it calculates a weighted score from real checks on this machine. App Update Checker. Outdated apps are one of the biggest security vulnerabilities on any PC. Here you can check for updates, within Winspeqt, you can actually run updates on your apps and even versions of Python, which we can run here directly through Winspeqt and help the user install the correct version. Network Security Monitor. Most users have zero visibility into what their PC is communicating with. This page shows active connections, risky open ports, and alerts the user if they are on an unsecured network. Windows settings recommendations. Windows has important security settings scattered across different menus that most users have never reviewed. This page surfaces them all into one place with plain language explaining how they work and direct links to change those settings.
This is the large file finder. As a drive fills up, users have no easy way to see which folders are hiding what data. This is the app usage tracker. It's like a screen time report for an iPhone. Users are able to opt in, and when they do, Winspeqt will track how much they use each different app. The idea being that users can see which ones they don't use a ton, and they can consider removing them if they are taking up space and are being unused. This is the Safe App Data Cleanup page. It scans the app data folder, which often has a lot of bloat from apps that are no longer installed on the machine, and presents the user with what they are able to consider cleaning up. If a user wants a more comprehensive list of what they can delete, they can check out the one-click optimization page. This scans their PC for junk in different folders, including the recycle bin and temporary files, and after it has scanned everything and accumulated it, the user can select which ones they want to remove, so perhaps they don't yet feel secure in removing their deleted files, and then they can run an optimization on those files.
This is the page dedicated to helping a user analyze what's slowing down their PC. We're really excited about this page because that is a big question we've gotten all working in IT in the past, is just users struggling with their PCs feeling slow. It will show the user the system uptime and give them suggestions considering restarting, the age of their hardware, startup apps, which takes you to another page dedicated to startup applications, and other useful tips.
What you've seen is a tool designed around a straightforward idea. Your PC health shouldn't require a background in IT to manage. One thing we learned quickly is that Windows is a much messier environment than it looks from the outside. Getting reliable data from a system, process information, drive health, network state, required working around access restrictions, inconsistent APIs, and hardware differences between machines. A feature that works perfectly on one PC might behave differently on another. One thing we didn't fully anticipate was how much time goes into the gap between it works and it's actually good. Getting a feature to function was rarely the hard part. Getting it to feel intuitive, handle edge cases gracefully, and fit cleanly into the rest of the app took significantly longer. That ratio surprised us, and it gave us a much more realistic picture of what production quality software actually takes.
There are two limitations that are worth naming specifically. The first is that the app update checker depends on Winget, the Windows package manager, being available on the system. On most modern Windows 11 machines, it's there out of the box, but on older hardware or enterprise managed systems, it may not be present. Additionally, Winspeqt may not have the updates for every app on a user's PC. That's a dependency we'd want to handle more gracefully in a future version. The other limitation is that several features require elevated permissions, or admin access to function fully. Things like ending or viewing certain processes, reading some hardware data, or running some system file checks need privileges that a standard user account may not have. We handle this gracefully in the app, but it's a real constraint for users without admin rights on their own machine.
Where would we take this next? The most natural path forward is better cross-device support, making Winspeqt smarter about what features are available given the hardware and Windows version it's running on, rather than assuming a clean modern setup. We'd also want to expand the notification system so more pages contribute health scores. More broadly, the design pattern we developed here, taking complex system data and making it readable for non-technical users, apply well beyond PC management. The same approach could work for server monitoring dashboards, network security tools for small businesses, or mobile device management. The core insight is the same. People don't need less information, they need better explained information. Winspeqt is a step toward that, and we think it's a meaningful one. Thank you.